a loaded roster, and one of his new teammates reached out to him with a big surprise. Check this out.
Oh, what's good?
Hey, I play for the Spurs, so my name's Vic.
Yes, sir. I know who you is. My name Dylan. I just got drafted to the Spurs. I think I'm your teammate now.
We lit.
Man, we lit, man. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Now we gonna work this shit, man.
For sure. For sure. Appreciate it. See you later.
You should celebrate tonight.
I got you, man.
You gonna work a little for summer league.
Yep.
Real quick, in and out, rest a little bit, and we gonna fucking.
And then we gonna get back to work, man.
Yeah.
For sure, man. I'm gonna catch you later. Appreciate it.
Yeah, welcome, man. Enjoy.
Appreciate it, my dog.
Stay in your life.
Yes, sir. It is. Ooh.
Okay, so Wemby introducing himself to Dylan Harper is hilarious. Wendy, how intriguing is a roster of Harper, Wemby, D. Fox, and Stephon Castle?
Well, look, Brian Wright, their general manager, said last night in the modern era of basketball, you don't have to worry about positions, and that's I know it's something they have to sell a little bit because they got a bunch of guards. But when you have Victor Wembanyama who can play all over the court, it makes everything a little bit easier. They've definitely going to have to figure out exactly how he's going to fit into that array of guards that they have. But his talent is undeniable, and when you've got the second pick in the draft, it means you need talent. They took the most talented player in front of them.
And clearly they already have some chemistry. Over in Phoenix, the Suns made size a point of emphasis, adding Duke's Kaman Maluach and trading for Hornets big man Mark Williams. Perk, what is your reaction to the new-look Suns front court?
I actually love it. They've been trying to search and find a center, right? And now you have two young athletic centers that can protect the rim, also live threats at the basket. And guess what? It's great to have healthy competition in the locker room. Iron sharpens iron. So I actually love the moves that they made last night.
Now to the reigning champs, the Thunder. They selected Thomas Sorber 15th out of Georgetown. Bobby, what did the Thunder get with him?
Well, this is more of a value pick. Sorber broke his foot in February. He is still rehabbing from that injury. Similar to Nikola Topic a year ago, we probably won't see Sorber till the regular season in training camp.
Now off to Salt Lake City, the Jazz. They swung for the fences and drafted Rutgers star Ace Bailey with the 5th pick. It was a surprise to many, including Ace, as it wasn't his preferred landing spot. Awkward. Here's Ace Bailey after the draft.
It's a blessing. I mean, to look at me smiling hard right now because I know the hard work, the sacrifices, the blood, the sweat, the tears, not just from me, but my family put into this. So to look at me and just smiling at me right now. So I'm just blessed to be here.
Had you had any idea they had any interest in you?
No idea.
Perk mentioned the odds. Tons of dreams came to fruition last night, and while some were significant, this one's actually interesting. According to ESPN Bet Sportsbook, Cooper Flagg has the shortest odds to win Rookie of the Year, followed by Ace Bailey. We welcome Bobby Marks to the show. Now, there was a lot of pre-draft noise surrounding Ace Bailey, but no one can deny his talent. Starting with you, Wendy, how is he fitting in with the Utah Jazz?
Look, the Jazz have a bottom 3 roster. Arguably, and I don't want to offend anybody, they probably have the weakest talent-wise roster in the Western Conference. They cannot mess around with who wants to be there. They have got to take the most talented player, get him in there because they need to lift it up. The same reason they moved up to draft Walter Clayton Jr. They need talent on that roster. They have gotten really unlucky in the lottery where they have not moved up. They have moved back. They have to get talent. They took the most talented player. I think it is the absolute right thing to do. And if you have any fallout that he may be upset, you worry about it after you get him in your program.
Well, I think the cue is from Austin Ainge, the new president of basketball operations, when he said, we're not tanking. Right, this is full steam ahead. And when you look at the Western Conference, this is an arms race as far as how you're going to get better. For Utah, how you get better is through the draft. And if you think Ace Bailey is the best player on your board, despite not coming to visit, you take him and then you get him in-house. And basically, it's kind of like in-house recruiting him again. But I totally agree what Utah did.
Perk, this feels like it was a little bit unconventional, but we have the Ainge family involved. What did you make of this?
And when you have the Ainge family involved, they don't give a damn, right? that actually, like Ace and his camp actually ruffling the feathers, actually probably enhanced them taking them with that pick, right? When you think about Danny Ainge and his history, he loved knuckleheads. He loved a guy that's going to ruffle the feathers. He drafted me. He drafted Tony Allen. He drafted Delonte West. Like, he loved guys that have that mindset, and he don't mind it. He embrace it. But I will say this to Ace Bailey, right? He didn't want to go to the 76ers or none of those teams that would, like, limit his role. He said he didn't want to be a Reed Shepherd, right? That's from what I got from it, right?
Sure.
you got an opportunity right here to prove that you're a franchise guy. I believe he has the talent. When you think about it, right, he might be more, I think he's more offensively talented than Cooper Flagg is right now. I'm not saying he could do more, but when you talk about having the deeper bag offensively, being able to make tough shots, the footwork, the ball handling and things to that nature, well, here's your opportunity. The stage is set. If it's about basketball, go there and dance.
Well, I mean, look who he's going to go play for. I mean, he's got one of the best young coaches in Will Hardy.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, there's your, if you're wanting to recruit anything, that's what you're selling is the Will Hardy factor.
Great coach, great fan base, and they have a huge need for a star in Utah. But I don't think this is the last we're going to be hearing about the Ace Bailey situation in Utah. I think there's still more to come.
Wendy, what would you say the state of Utah Jazz? I know some of our producers are huge fans. What is the state?
I just heard what Gavoni said, and I'm just going to sit back and wait to hear more on that. The state of the Jazz is that they're the 15th team in a 15-team conference. That's just a reality, and they're not going anywhere this year with this roster. It doesn't mean that they can't make progress. How do you dig out of a hole? One day at a time. Yesterday was a good day for them. Let's see what happens tomorrow.
And maybe you don't have the luxury to be picky. You just have to take the best available.
They have no luxury there, which they put themselves in this position. They tanked. They can say whatever they want. They tanked. They haven't been gotten super fortunate in the lottery. The way you get out of it is by overdrafting your position. That's what they tried to do.
Can we expand this segment another minute? Yeah, I want to see what Jonathan, if we can convince Jonathan.
No, I got some more I got to say too, man. We need to come back to this.
Hey, yeah, maybe we'll touch on it. I'm going to give you 20 seconds, actually 24 seconds on the shot clock. Go.
They're still going back and forth here about Ace Bailey and the situation in Utah. I think ultimately he's going to realize this is an outstanding situation for him, and he has a chance to be an all-star in Utah.
Yeah, and I feel like when you get drafted, you're at a place that wants you. Sometimes that's the best course for you. You talked about Utah not having a luxury. Well, we have the luxury of having Bobby Marks. Coming up, Bobby Marks max out the 3 most impactful moves already made this offseason. See why KD to the Rockets is not #1 on his list. We have time to workshop this. Come on, Bobby. And we have the latest on Caitlin Clark's injury. Hear what Coach Stephanie White had to say about her superstar guard status. Plus, there's been some Hall of Fame level second-round picks, okay? But which makes Wendy's Tower of Power? Next on NBA Today with your girl, Shanae.